Yo, famous birthdays. Thanks for having me on to answer some questions. Question one, when did you first go viral? That would have been sometime in 2018 when my Band Marshall Now clip exploded and took over the internet for some reason. I went from like 20 to 40 viewers over to like over like 1,000 viewers pretty much overnight. Yeah, it was crazy. Question two, what's your favorite video that you've ever posted? That would have to be my Ricardo Flick VR video that I streamed live on Twitch. Just the chat, the challenge of the game, it all just like came together. It was a really good video, I think. Question number three, which one of your accomplishments are you proudest of? I'm proud of a lot of things I've done, but by far the thing I'm proudest most of is being able to turn my passion into a career. The day that I was able to, well, the day I realized I was able to financially support myself doing what I love was a life-changing day that I will not forget. Do you see social media as your long-term career path? If not, what could you see yourself doing? I 100% see social media being my lifelong career path. I don't see myself doing anything else. I love doing this, even though some days I might say that I don't. Yeah, I think I will do this until my body physically cannot go on doing it anymore. So, question number five, who are your role models? I have a few. My brother, my grandma, Tupac, Eminem, and some streamers, Summit1G, Shroud, and then I guess all of my teammates that I played, TF2, Natural Selection, World of Warcraft, all the guys that I met playing those games on teams and stuff were had a big effect on me, and I looked up to a few of them, and they gave me the fire, I guess, I needed to improve myself and to constantly try to get better. Have you ever seriously considered quitting social media? Not really. There's been a few times where I've had really bad days and I kind of like wanted to, and I said that I wanted to, but I never have. The only time I ever really seriously considered it was when my accounts got hacked and I wasn't sure if I was going to fix it. I actually thought I might have to move back home and do something else and quit social media because I wouldn't have a choice. But other than that, no, not really. I mean, there's bad days, but I don't ever really want to quit entirely. I mean, I guess maybe it's kind of crossed my mind a couple of times, but I've never really like seriously considered it other than the hacked time that I mentioned. Next question, if you could take control of anyone's Instagram account for one day, whose would it be and why? This ties into the previous question. I would take over my own Instagram account. I had like 300,000 followers on there, and the account got hacked over a year ago, and I can't get it back. So Instagram, if you guys see this, please help me out. Thank you. Next question, what is your biggest pet peeve? I can't really think of one off the top of my head, the absolute biggest, but overall, my pet peeves mainly are just little things. Like, I don't like seeing like movements out of the corner of my eye, or like hearing of something vibrating or rattling, or noise in the background, or loud bass in the background, or like sticky floors, or just little things. Just the little things, and it drive me nuts. I can't handle them. Next question, what's your goal for where you'll be 3 years from today? Pretty much I see myself doing what I'm doing now, but having just my life straightened out more, learning more, getting everything that I have fine-tuned and fully optimized, really improving like my Twitch, my YouTube, my TikTok, Twitter, all that stuff, just getting it really optimized. and maybe 3 years from now, maybe like 3 to 5 years, I don't know, maybe I'll move somewhere better, have a house, maybe a girlfriend. Hey, you never know. Next question. Who are the first creators you followed on social media? Well, the first one, he wasn't really a creator at the time. He was a coach, and I guess in the esports scene, a gentleman named Rafflegator. He is a creator now. He streams on Twitch and has a pretty substantial following, and he's doing well. But yeah, I followed him one day when he helped me get on my first real esports team, and helped me get my Twitch stream like really going. So I give him a lot of credit, and yeah, I don't think I followed him that day, but he was definitely one of the first people that I followed for sure. And then there's a couple more. The first like actual content creators that I kind of like, at first I didn't really follow content creators. I did this I was doing my own thing, really. I didn't really look at anyone else or what they were doing, but once I got more into the scene, then I kind of looked a bit at some other people. Summit1G is one of the first creators I followed, and someone I respect a lot. Tyler1 and Ice Poseidon would be the next two, I guess. Me and a couple friends I used to hang out with, they, I don't know, they would link clips of them just back in the Tyler1 Greek God days, and the old Ice Poseidon 20k crazy IRL days, just random clips and stuff I would see, and I ended up following those guys. What advice would you give to your past self? I guess to try to control my impulses and to think about the longer lasting effects and consequences of my actions. Yeah, I wouldn't like tell myself to change massively and to do nothing impulsive at all ever, but definitely control that a bit. Next, last question here. What advice would you have for someone who wants to be a social media creator? There's so much advice I could give. I could write a book and a bunch of videos, but I guess one thing that kind of comes to head is when you decide to do this, you're putting yourself out in the open, the good and the bad, everything about you. Well, maybe not everything, but a lot of your life is going to be out there, and you need to be careful with what you do, what you say, and you need to protect your privacy as best you can while still being a public figure, I guess, who shares most of their life with everyone. Still take drastic measures to make sure you never jeopardize your own privacy or your own safety. Don't leak your address, your phone number, any of the, just, you know, that kind of stuff. Be very careful. That's it. Thanks for having me.